Welcome back to the channel today. We're diving into a fascinating topic: how body language and subtle cues can reveal someone's true feelings and intentions. When a woman wants to capture your attention, especially regarding her physical presence, she might not come out and say it directly. Instead, she'll rely on nonverbal signals and behaviours that suggest she wants you to notice her in this video. We'll explore the common ways women express this desire, the psychology behind these subtle actions, and how you can interpret them respectfully and thoughtfully, whether you're trying to better understand someone's intentions or simply want more clarity in your own interactions. These insights will help you navigate the complex world of attraction and body language. 1. The confidence boost. Why she adjusts her posture when you're around. Imagine this. You walk into the room and suddenly she straightens up. Her posture shifts subtly but purposefully. It's not a coincidence. It's instinctual. One key signal many men miss is the slow rhythmic sway of her hips. Even when she's standing still, she's not walking, not dancing yet. There's a gentle movement, a smooth shifting of weight from one foot to the other. While it may seem like she's just trying to get comfortable, biologically, this hip movement taps into ancient signals of fertility and femininity. And here's the kicker. She might not even realise she's doing it. Picture her at work in a bar or standing in line, her hips moving almost imperceptibly. There's a rhythm, a softness, something graceful in the way her body positions itself. Maybe she's engaged in conversation with someone else, or simply looking at her phone, but her body is subtly inviting your attention. Add to that a slight pull of the shoulders, back a shift in her stance, and it's like she's instinctively setting the stage for you to notice her without ever saying a word. 2. Stroking her arm or neck. The psychology behind her soft, playful touches. Now we enter the realm of self-touch, a powerful and often overlooked cue. At first glance, it seems innocent, brushing her hand along her arm, lightly touching her neck or collarbone. But self-touching, especially around these sensitive and vulnerable areas, is rarely random. Why? Because these gestures serve 2 psychological purposes. First, they help her calm herself. Attraction naturally stirs excitement and nerves. Second, they subtly guide your eyes to areas that are associated with softness and vulnerability. Classic signs of femininity. Imagine her sitting across from you, listening intently as she slowly trails her fingers up her forearm or absently fiddles with a bracelet. The movement is slow, almost thoughtful before you know it. You find yourself drawn in watching, or perhaps she tilts her head slightly, exposing her neck while her fingertips glide lightly across her collarbone. It's soft, it's delicate, and most importantly, it's designed to captivate your attention without a single word being spoken. Understanding these small but powerful cues can make a huge difference in how you read a situation and how you respond with respect and sensitivity. If you found this insightful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more tips on mastering the art of nonverbal communication spaces. When she combines this with eye contact or a smile, you're in deeper than you think her body is. Speaking a language most men completely miss, watch for the head tilt and smile. It's a classic move hidden behind an innocent gesture when a woman tilts her head while smiling. It's not just friendly, it's a power move. Whether she realizes it or not, here's why. When she tilts her head, she exposes the vulnerable side of her neck. Evolution wired us to understand these subtle signs. A bare neck signals trust, warmth, and openness. Add a genuine smile and it becomes an invitation picture. This, you're in a group conversation. The jokes are flying, nothing too serious. And then you say something. She smiles, wider, tilts her head, slightly, leans in just a bit, subtly revealing her neck while locking eyes with you. You might think it's just a coincidence. It's not. The head tilt, the soft smile, the body positioning, the sustained eye contact, all light up the signals for interest. It's a silent mix of playfulness, trust, and a heightened awareness of, you most guys miss it because it's so subtle, but once you spot it, you'll never miss it again. 5. She glances at your chest or hands. Women are incredibly observant. They notice things most men never even think about. When she's interested, she'll check you out. But not obviously, it's quick, subtle. A fleeting glance that says way more than it shows. Here's what happens, you're mid-conversation. Her eyes dart downward. Not avoidance, not awkwardness. It's a micro-movement, almost imperceptible. She glances at your chest, your shoulders, or your hands resting casually. Why? Because without even realizing it, women evaluate men. Instinctively, strong hands hint at capability, a solid chest hints at strength and protection, and the best part she'll look when she thinks you're not paying attention. Maybe while you're gesturing during a story, and her gaze lingers just a second too long. Or maybe you catch her eyes drifting before they snap quickly back to your face. It's not clumsiness, it's curiosity. Her mind is gathering details, sizing you up because she's interested. Add a soft smile or a subtle intake of breath, and there's no mistaking it. You've got her attention, and we're just getting started. Those first 5 moves are subtle but powerful. Now let's kick it up a notch because the next signals, even more unusual, even more telling, most men never see them coming. 6. She adjusts her clothing around. You think about it. Why would someone fix their outfit if nothing's wrong with it? It's not discomfort, it's pining. It's an unconscious way to make herself look better, sharper, and pull your attention exactly where she wants it. Watch for it. She tugs at the hem of her skirt, smooths the front of her blouse, adjusts a strap on her shoulder, brushes invisible lint off her jacket. It's small, innocent, but it's often paired with eye contact. A quick glance to see if you're watching, or a tiny smile. Picture this, you're standing near her at a work event, a bar, or even a coffee shop out of nowhere. Her hands move. Adjusting, straightening, smoothing her outfit. Doesn't need fixing. She's making sure you notice her if she keeps doing it when you're nearby. Fidgeting with buttons, playing with jewelry, brushing her hair back. It's no accident. Her body is speaking for her, asking you to look closer. 7. She turns her shoulder towards you while facing away. Now this one is sneaky, so subtle that most men completely miss it. She's not even facing you directly. Maybe she's talking to someone else. But if you look closely, her shoulder is angled towards you. Here's the science. When someone's interested, their body naturally orients toward the person they're focused on, even if their face is turned away. Picture it. You're at work, she's standing with a group laughing and chatting, but her shoulder points towards you, her feet are half turned your way. It's not an accident, it's instinct. Her body is betraying her interest before her words ever do, how women subtly show they're interested. Sometimes someone feels different, even if everything looks normal. At first, look closer. Her body might be lightly brushing against accessories like jewelry or clothing. She might turn slightly away, but notice her shoulders. Her frame are still aimed right at you. It's quiet, almost imperceptible, like a compass needle pointing north, and here's the giveaway. She holds that position longer than most people would, while others shift, fidget, or get distracted. Her shoulders stay steady, locked onto you even in a crowded room. This is the kind of signal you only catch once you know what to look for. Closing the distance, physical proximity has its own electricity. When a woman leans in, even just a little, it's a strong, instinctual signal. It shows she's comfortable with you, and her focus is fully on you. It happens gradually. At first, you're sitting or standing at a normal distance. Then, almost without realizing it, she's closer. Maybe her arm rests on the table between you. Maybe her shoulder tilts toward you. It's not exaggerated. It's natural, almost magnetic, whether you're seated across from each other at lunch, standing in a group, or just passing by. If she's subtly closing that gap, it's a quiet, confident invitation. And if she pairs this with sustained eye contact or a soft, genuine smile. Her body language is saying, "You have my full attention, I'm comfortable here." The breathing shift now for something even more subtle, so subtle. Most men miss it completely when a woman feels attracted. Her breathing changes without thinking. She'll start to take deeper, slower breaths. This creates slight natural movements in her chest and shoulders. Picture this: you're deep in conversation, maybe sharing a joke or telling a story midway through. You notice her shoulders rising and falling a little more than before. Her breathing is deeper, calmer, more noticeable. This isn't something she's doing on purpose. It's her body instinctively responding to the energy between you. When you combine this with other physiological signs, like a slight increase in heart rate, slower breathing, open posture, shoulders, back, chin, lifted, you're seeing signals that most guys never even notice. Her body is quietly revealing its interest. The feet don't lie. Here's one of the most overlooked, but most telling signals. Her feet. You might think feet don't matter. But science says otherwise. Body language experts know our feet naturally point toward what we want. Even when we're distracted, imagine you're standing in a group. She's chatting, laughing, engaging with everyone. But if you glance down, you notice her feet, even if slightly turned or crossed or pointed at you. That's no accident. It's primal, automatic, a true subconscious cue. Even if she's talking to someone else, her feet will often reveal where her true focus lies. When you combine this with other signs, leaning in smiling eye contact, you're not just present, you're the person she's most drawn to in conclusion. When a woman wants you to notice her, she often shows it through subtle, instinctive body language, from how she holds her frame to how she moves closer, to how she breathes, and even where her feet are pointed. Recognizing these cues can give you real insight, but it's just as important to respond with respect. Stay mindful of her comfort level and make sure your interest goes beyond appearances when you genuinely connect. You create not just attraction, but meaningful and positive interactions that leave a lasting impression.